On screen is a list of all the items that we'll cover in this video, and any item given to the player throughout the main story will not be included, as well as items that require daily investment. For the sake of clarification, the area covered in this video is highlighted on screen now. Okay, so this is a fun one. We're going to start off first by visiting Mistralton City, as you can enter Chargestone Cave through the back entrance, which is very quick. So from the Pokemon Center, we're going to go through into Chargestone Cave from this entrance. This place is kind of a maze that descends and ascends and goes all over the place, so stick with me. This is the fastest path to get every item here. At this first four-way intersection, we're going to go down, and just by this Ace Trainer, you can pick up the magnet that's here. That'll help boost any electric type moves if you give it to your Pokemon to hold. And then we're going to go back up to that four-way intersection and go to the left. You can go ahead and tap this Chargestone to the left to push it out of the way. Once you push it out of the way, you won't be able to go back anymore because it will reset position. But first, we're going to grab the max potion that's hidden in the wall and go all the way down to this large bridge. You see below us is the basement floor. We're going to be there in just a moment. But first, you want to pick up the Hyper Potion and then push this Chargestone downwards. You're going to go ahead and go around this staircase. You're going to see this Scientist Trainer. But before you go downstairs further, you're going to see two Chargestones together. You want to push the bottom one. If you push the top one, you'll block yourself in. You're going to need to go back in the staircase and back up to reset the Chargestones and then push the bottom one. Then you can grab the item. And again, there's the basement floor below us, which is where we're headed now. So go ahead and go down the staircase into the basement floor. And then you're going to go all the way to the left. You'll find these two brothers. They're the Nugget Brothers. And they're going to give you a nugget and another nugget. Wow, how very nice of them. Just handing you 10,000 Pokédollars like that. Anyways, go to the left of them. We're going to get to that other area that we just passed in a moment. Underneath the trio of floating Chargestones, you'll be able to find a hidden Paralyzed Heal. And we're going to go back up to the first floor. This time from an area that we weren't at before, and it's a little more inaccessible. This is the only way to get to this part. Underneath this floating Chargestone, in the glow of the stone itself, you'll find a hidden HP up, and then you can go over and hop over this ledge. Now this is the southern entrance just below us, and you can push this Chargestone to the left and go up to this nearby area where we got a lot of action going on. So first, you want to push this Chargestone to the right, and then you're going to go ahead and pick up this item directly in the center. That's another Paralyzed Heal, how fitting. And then we're going to make our way to the right by this male scientist. And down below, you'll find two Chargestones. You can push the one over to the right and then grab the item behind it, which is a Revive. And then we're going to continue up past the scientist and to this elevated area over here. Just north of this ledge, you could find this item at the end of this path. It's a Heal Ball. And we're going to make our way to the right to another set of double Chargestones, but before you push any of those, go ahead and grab in the end of this area an elixir that's hidden in the ground. Now we're going to push this Chargestone that's coming up next to the left first, this top one to the left, so like that, and then push this bottom one down. Those are the only ways you could push those Chargestones, so if you try doing it a different way, then it won't work, so it's okay. Now we're back to the area where we were before, where we saw that large bridge that gives you a glance down deeper in the cave. So this time we're going to go across the ledge, and we're once again going to push this Chargestone down and go deeper into the cave. This time we're going to go to that area that we didn't go to last time, and we're going to do that by going up here past the Nugget Brothers. Now, first on the left over here in this skinny path, you'll find a Timer Ball, but also on the right side over here by the Doctor, you're going to find a hidden item built into the wall here. That is going to be a Revive. That's right, it's about 3 or 4 spaces behind the guy. And then we're going to go up, continue onward a little bit further. And this is where Team Plasma is in the story. So if this is your first time here, then you will be seeing Team Plasma. But we're going to go over to the left, and we're going to push this Chargestone over to the left. And before we continue on, squeeze in just a little bit. You could push this Chargestone up right now or later, whatever. But before you want to move deeper into the cave, you want to grab this Thunderstone here. That'll help you evolve your Electric or various other Pokemon, but Electric is the most fitting one, considering this is where you find Dynamo. Now we're going to go deeper into the basement second floor, which is the final floor of the cave. And over here by this Ace Trainer, you can push this Chargestone over to the right. And then we're going to kind of like walk past the Chargestone and go all the way down to this next Ace Trainer, and on the left you'll find 2 items. One, a Hyper Potion right here, and the next item is going to be hidden into the wall that's right here. So you'll find that star piece there. That sometimes regenerates, but I wouldn't worry about it. Now you can come all the way down to this point. Now if you're in the post game, you're going to find Baronius here, which is one of the 7 sages, and he's going to talk, and he's going to have Team Plasma come and challenge you to a battle, and if you beat both of them in a battle, he's going to come to his senses and finally give you a TM as a reward for that, which is going to be the TM for Rock Polish. And once you get that, we can continue over to the right side, and at this dead end you'll pick up the rare candy here, and there's only I think 1 item left, but we have to go all the way back up by this running Ace Trainer, and this time we're going to go to the right. I'm walking slowly to try and not get seen by her because I forgot to visit the 3rd floor on my playthrough, and she's going to challenge me to a battle. You can pick up this hidden Paralyze Heal, and then there's one last item at the very north end of this hallway, and that is going to be a Bright Powder. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's every single item here in the Chargestone Cave. If you're interested in more free-of-fluff video guides like this one, go ahead and click the playlist that's on screen now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, Techno's out.